Hi, it's me again with Corel Tips and Tricks. And yesterday afternoon, I made a video on how to reproduce this logo. And I stated in that video that you could very easily, you could make, the only problem with tracing this font is that the photograph has like a shadow on it. This would be very easily done. Normally, I draw in red hairline, but I'm going to, without anything selected, I'm going to go to my pen tool. I've got it, for some reason I'm using somebody else's. I'm going to set it on red so you could actually probably use white in this situation. But I'm going to get the 3-point curve line. And I'm going to go from here to there, and then I'm going to get just a little bit of a curve. Now I'm not dead on, so I'm going to take the shape tool, and I can move that node over a little bit. Now we changed that quite a bit, so we'll move this back. Now I'm still going to use the 3-point curve line, even though I'm not going to have to curve, because I can go from that node to that node and just double click. Then go down here and just give a little bit of a curve. Then go straight up and just double click. You could use the straight 2-point line here, and I got off a little bit. Back up. You know, you can make this font, not doing a very good job here. One thing about backing up, you just back up one letter. And even though I don't need that, I need that curve cut out, but I'm going to do that later. So I'm using the 3-point line the whole time. I'm just double clicking, so it's not really taking a chance to curve. Some of you, it might be easier to use the 2-point line. Now we have that font. Now I can take my nudge factor. Let's see how big this thing is, over 9 inches. So I'm going to take my photograph and move it out of the way, and there is that font, pretty close at least. I think it will make it actually look a little bit better, and right there I should have probably used the 2-point line because I kind of messed that up a little bit. But you can see how easily it is fixed. And if you wanted to make that a line, you could just right click and turn it into a line. Might be safer. Sometimes this is going to throw off your other curves. But now you've got that font. Just Control D and make a duplicate. Well, what I would do safely, and this will probably work, then I can mirror it. And what's so cool about this, we got the same angle if they're using this thing for a particular logo. And so we could even do this. We've got the 1W. If she's trying to get it closer, you could grab that and just kind of put it in that place. Matter of fact, that logo isn't just swapped, but we could make it exactly like that font. Just move it down a little bit. I'm going to call that close enough. Now what you can do, it's also going to help you make your oblong. Let's just make an oblong and then rotate it to get it kind of closer to that. And then you could bring that up there and see what it looks like. Let's stretch it this way, stretch it this way, stretch it that way, and you're pretty much dead on. Now you can move your picture out of the way, and look what you've got. You know, you take your virtual segment delete key and delete that line and that line right there, and you're well on your way. And you could reproduce that that same exclamation mark. I would use the 2-point line in this time because your hand movement isn't going to be detected. I mean, it's tracing stuff like this is relatively easy. Well, see that, and that's one reason you'd want to use the Smart Fill tool. You'd want to fill that in to make it all one piece. Let's see if we got any leaks. I'm going to safely put a rectangle around it. Use the Smart Fill tool. We have no leaks. We're good to go. And then just make that spiral. Fill in the other letters like we did before. Create that half moon from, if you didn't watch, we did that in part 1. Anyway, I hope that helped them a little bit. Thank you for watching.